Good morning, children. Last live class we discussed civics. Lesson 5, the subordinate course. What is known as subordinate courts? Already we discussed the topic. The courts at the district level and below are known as subordinate courts. And also administration of justice of the district level. For the administrative justice at the district level, the courts are divided into three types: civil courts, criminal courts and revenue courts. In that, what is civil court? Civil court are the courts that deals with cases related to land, property, money transactions, etc. And the four classifications of the civil court already we discussed. The highest civil court in a district is district judges court. The second one is about sub-judges court. Third one, municipal court, and the last one is about the small courts. Now, moving on to the next topic, criminal courts. It's also known as the Sessions Court, and the Sessions Court is the highest criminal court in a district. And also we discussed about the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, and also it came to force on 1st April 1974. And now today's in that also we discuss about the Court of Judicial Magistrate of first class, second class and third class. That today the last type of court is known as revenue court. What is known as revenue court? What is known as revenue court? The cases relating to the maintenance of land records and assessment and collection of revenue. Collection of what? Land revenue. So we discuss civil court means the cases related to land, property, money transaction. Criminal case means example what? Theft, murder, dacoities, etc. Same way, the revenue court means cases relating to maintenance of land records and assessment and collection of land revenue. Clear? Now, there are four categories of revenue courts. Which are the four categories of revenue court? The first one is about the Board of Revenue. The second one, Commissioner's Court. Third one, Collector's Court. Fourth one, Tahsildar's Court. Now we will study in detail about the four categories. The first one is about the Board of Revenue. What is the Board of Revenue? It is the highest revenue court. Civil court, which is the highest civil court? District Judges Court. Which is the highest criminal court? Sessions Court. Same way, the highest revenue court is the Board of Revenue. So this Board of Revenue works directly under the High Court. And it hears appeal. Already we discussed in the civil court, criminal court, according to the hierarchical order. The first one is the higher court. So that higher court want to hear the appeal against the lower court. Same way, Board of Revenue is the highest revenue court. So it hears appeal against the decision of lower revenue courts. Which are the lower revenue courts? Commissioner's Court, Collector's Court, Tahsildar's Court. So all these appeals that want to hear by whom? By the Board of Revenue. So what is the first point? Board of Revenue. It is the highest revenue court. The Board of Revenue directly works under High Court. Then it also hears appeal against the decision of lower revenue courts. Clear? Now the second one is about Commissioner's Court. Just note down in your textbook also. A commissioner generally has 3 to 4 deputy commissioners under him. And what is the task of the commissioner? He also wants to assessment and collection of land revenue. Already we discussed revenue court means their main task is what? Assessment and collection of revenue. Clear? Now the third one is about collector's court. A collector is generally the deputy commissioner of a district. Collector is generally the deputy commissioner of a district. He helps whom? The collector helps the revenue department. Just note down that points. He helps the revenue department for what? In the process of assessment and collection of revenue, besides discharging his original duties as the administrator of the district. So he also helps the revenue department for what? Assessment and collection of revenue. The last one is about Tahsildar's Court. Tahsildar. Tahsildar is responsible for, he is also responsible for the collection of revenue and property taxes as assessed by deputy Tahsildar will be the. What is the task of deputy Tahsildar? Collection of revenue and property taxes as assessed by the deputy Tahsildar. So this is the four categories. Now last conclusion is the subordinate code. That is the name of our chapter. The subordinate court in the district are organized on a hierarchical basis. Clear? So the High Court is the supreme body in the state level. State level, the supreme body in the state level, already we discussed. Apex Court, Supreme Court. State level, the highest court is High Court. And this High Court, they are having jurisdiction in civil, criminal, revenue and all other types of matters. So this is about the first part of this topic. What is the first part of this topic? About the subordinate courts. The courts at the district level and below are known as subordinate courts. There are three types of courts: civil court, criminal court, revenue courts. Revenue court, cases relating to maintenance of land record and assessment and collection of land revenue. Four categories are there. The highest revenue court is the Board of Revenue. It directly works under High Court. It hears appeal against the decision of lower revenue courts. The second one, Commissioner's Court. There are generally 3 to 4 Deputy Commissioners works under him. And the task of the Deputy Commissioner is what? Assessment and collection of revenue. The third one is about Collector's Court. A collector is generally the deputy commissioner of a district, and he also has the revenue department for what? For the maintenance or assessment and collection of revenue. The last one is about Tahsildar's Court. Tahsildar, here the role of Tahsildar is also collection of revenue and property tax as by the deputy Tahsildar. So the state level, which is the highest court, High Court, and at district level, the courts are known as subordinate courts. I think the first part is clear to you. Next one is about the appointment. So, this question can ask for the exam. Now, for the first midterm I am telling you, for the board exam, very important question with reference to subordinate court. A, explain the civil court. 4 mark. B, criminal court, 3 mark or 4 mark. C, revenue courts. So it's a 10 mark question. A very important question for the board exam. Next one is about the appointment. Appointment. Here we have to discuss about appointment. Just to see the textbook. A judge of the district court. Here our topic is about the judge of the district court. We are discussing about the district level now. The district level courts are known as subordinate courts. So a judge of the district court is appointed by whom? District level, a judge of a district court is appointed by the governor. Just note down. A judge of a district court is appointed by a governor of this particular state in consultation with whom? In consultation with High Court of the state. In consultation with the High Court of the state. And now what is the qualification for this judge? He or she should either be an advocate or a lawyer, pleader of 7 years standing or an officer in the service of the union or in the state. So what is the qualification for the judge? Either be an advocate or pleader. Same as in the field of judiciary, 7 years experience. Okay, now just to see, appointment of the person other than district judge is made by whom? By the governor in accordance with the rule made by him in consultation with the High Courts. According to the official procedures only, these judges are appointed. Then most of the, your parents are maybe writing the PSC exams. So tough competition. So through these competitions only, these judges are appointed. Most of the public service commission in the state have instituted their own competitive examinations are the PSC. Exams are the PSC. What is the PSC means? Public Service Commissions. Most of the public service commissions in the state have instituted their own competitive examinations are there. Very tough competitive examinations are there. Accordingly, only these judges are appointed. Then, as an advocate, or at least 3 years experience as an advocate or as a pleader are laid down by the commission. So, through the PSC exams, that also 3 year experience is needed. Except for minor, small local variations, the structure and the functions of the subordinate courts are almost uniform all over India. Uniform, same all over India. So in this mainly we have to discuss about the appointment of a judge of the district court. He is appointed by the governor with consultation with the High Court, and experience means as an advocate or pleader for 7 years. And also we can see PSC, Public Service Commissions, they are conducting the competitive examinations, and also so these examination and also they need 3 years experience also. So almost the structure and functions of the subordinate courts are uniform all over India. Now you can see a small chart in your textbook. Just go through it. Very important topic. If you are reading that, all the topics will be clear to you. What all things we discuss now? State judiciary, state level, the highest court is High Court. Now civil court, criminal court, revenue court. Civil courts, that 4 points always you should be very thorough with. Civil courts, district judges court, sub judges court, municipal court, small courts. Next comes Sessions Court or Criminal Court, District Sessions Court, Court of Judicial Magistrate Class of 1, 2, 3. Then comes Revenue Court, Board of Revenue, Commissioners Court, Collectors Court, Tahsildars Court. These 4, because Civil Court, Criminal Court, Revenue Court, 4 categories are there. Okay, so that should be thorough with you. Then you will not forget. It should be thorough, that 4 points. Okay. Now one box they give on court of the district judge. Which is the court of the district judge? The highest civil court. Next one, sessions court. So that can ask for the board exam and all used to ask for the exam. Either for your essay type questions, one question can be the 4 mark question it can ask. The difference between court of the district judge and sessions court. Already we discussed, so it's very easy for us to study. What is the court of district judge? Already we discussed. What is the point? It is the highest civil court in a district. It is presided by whom? By the district court judge. Third point, which are the cases this district court deals with? The cases related to divorce, family matters, land, property, money transactions, disputes, etc. Now, the judges have both judicial and administrative powers. Now comes to the Sessions Court. Sessions Court means it is the highest criminal court in a state, in a district. It is presided by whom? Sessions Court judge. Sessions judge, when dealing with criminal matters, we call him what? Sessions judge. Third point, the criminal matters, theft, robbery, etc. Last one, no administrative functions are performed by these judges. They will discuss. They will deal with the criminal matters. But the court of the district judge have both judicial and administrative powers. So these points you have to study. Court of the district judge and sessions court. Clear? So this is about the today's topic, revenue court and the appointment. The last topic is about the Lok Adalat. You heard about Adalat and all. It is a settlement cases. There is no such official procedures are not those for Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat means it's a people's court. For what the Lok Adalat standing? Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat means people's court. People's court. What is the meaning of this people's court? You can see this encourage the settlement of disputes. If any disputes are there, they will make one compromise. Compromise or settlement between the parties. Compromises or settlement between the parties. Two parties are there, they will be called by an advocate and there will be a settlement case. If these cases and all, if we are giving for the high court or other civil court or criminal court and all, it will take more time. But if we are keeping the cases in an adalat way, the settlement or compromise will be very fast. Okay, so we will be studying three advantages also, so it will make you more clear about the what is meant by adalat. Adalat means people's court. It gives more importance for compromise or settlements between the parties. See the next point. From time to time, these courts have been held in on the places Gujarat, Delhi and various other states. A few judges of the Supreme Court. So who will be leading this Adalat? A few judges of the Supreme Court, social workers and young students of law have contributed in a big way to the institution of law adalat. Who are judges? So the contributions made by whom? Contributions to the law adalats made by judges of the Supreme Court, social workers, then students, young students of law. Young students of law. So who all made the contributions to law adalat? Just know that few judges of the Supreme Court, social workers and young students of law have contributed in a big way to the institution of law adalat. Public spirited men and women persuaded the parties. That means the one who want to do something good to the society. So they are known as what? The public spirited men and women persuaded if any parties are having any issues, we'll call these parties and we'll make a compromise or settlement. Okay, otherwise if these simple cases, if again it is going to the other courts, it will be a workload for the other courts. So in order to reduce the workloads of other courts, these public spirited men, women, what they will do, they will make for a settlement of the cases or disputes. There is a compromise or settlement. That compromise or settlement is known as what? Lok adalat. I hope the meaning is clear to you. Okay, now the meaning is clear. Now the functions only we have to study. Not functions, advantages of lok adalat. Okay, what are the three advantages? So you have to study meanings and advantages. Functions and scope no need to study now. Now the advantages. What is the first advantage? Already we discussed. It works with a spirit of compromise and understanding. As a result, both parties feel satisfied. Second point is what? It delivers fast and inexpensive justice. Any person can move to the adalat by an application on a plain paper or using the format available with this format will be getting from the legal service authorities. And expect the second advantage is speedy justice. First one, same point, compromise. Second one, speedy justice. So you have to study the advantages. Meaning and advantages only have to study. The third point is about what? It will reduce the workload of other courts. So this is about this topic, reduce the workload of other courts, enabling them to deal with, so the other courts can deal with the serious matters. This reduces delays in higher courts. So Lok Adalat means what? People's court. It gives more importance to compromise and settlement between the parties. And who contributed? Supreme Court, judges, social workers, young students of law. Now the places also have to study Gujarat and Delhi. You just note down. And next one, you have to study advantages. The first one, it works with the spirit of compromise and understanding. Second one, speedy justice. And the format also they will get from legal service authorities. Third one, it will reduce the workload of other courts, enabling them to deal with more serious matters. Hope the topic is clear to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.